innovation, security, trust. These are three things that TreasRate has succeeded at for nearly a decade. And this is how TreasRate will continue to succeed in the future. Hi, we're Team Huba, and today we are proud to present to you our strategy.
Before diving into our strategy, we would like to have a closer look at the industry TreasRate is operating in, the EFSS industry, Enterprise File Sync and Share industry. It's very clear that the industry is approaching maturity stage, and as more and more consolidation happening, and several players with clear competitive advantage emerge with either low-cost position or differentiating factors, such as that TreasRate has end-to-end file encryption technology that your competitors do not have.
And when identifying segments, we found that enterprises are the most attractive, and for many reasons. The first of which being is that enterprises actually receive the highest end-to-end value from current TreasRate products, while also having more price flexibility, while also being able to identify other products.
Because revenue equals the number of users times the average revenue per user, there are two ways to increase revenue and achieve growth. TreasRate has traditionally been focusing on user growth. However, we believe that there is also opportunity for increasing average revenue per user. Here's the productivity frontier of the EFSS industry. Companies on the frontier has an optimal level of productivity. We believe that TreasRate can increase the level of average revenue per user, which is the willingness to pay, in order to provide a higher level of service to your customers. There is also an industry-wide trend of companies switching from EFSS to provide an ecosystem with cloud services.
And the reason for this strategic positioning is it gives TreasRate the opportunity to upsell current consumers while also diversifying products with the end goal of achieving a larger consumer base.
Today we're presenting two recommendations for your company. The first is to diversify into different products in order to offer a higher value for your customers. The second is to customize solutions for companies in different industries. Overall, our recommendations will provide 4 times return in the next 5 years. So now, without further ado, let's dive into our first strategy, diversification.
And this leads us to strategy number 1, by diversifying current TreasRate products in order to create a one-stop shop consumer experience. Now let's jump into it. Right now, worldwide, over 25% of companies experience some kind of data or communication hacking. Therefore, we suggest that TreasRate creates a one-stop shop platform where all consumers can either email, chat, video call, or audio call.
This strategy will help your client to communicate information confidently and collaborate across departments. This will let your clients feel the value added from TreasRate services.
And the next product that we suggest is an encrypted VPN platform that allows your clients to confidently research online, whether it be an existing database or a search engine. What this actually provides consumers is the confidence that their data and whatever files that they are actually getting from the internet is encrypted all the way from getting the file to storing it on a TreasRate cloud platform.
Another example is to provide cloud services. In enterprise content management. For example, TreasRate can collect data on communication and statistics and offer insights to your clients in terms of how can they collaborate between departments.
And from a human resources perspective, it gives them the opportunity to see what department might be downloading many documents and seeing which ones are being overworked, and therefore identifying the issue and potentially hiring more employees to ease the workload.
This strategy aligns with the broader industry trend of product diversification. For example, 2 months ago, Dropbox acquired HelloSign for $230 million in order to become a one-stop shop and offer better services for clients. We believe that such diversification will also help TreasRate to be successful. So now, I would like to pass it off to Armand and Sherry to talk about our second recommendation.
Thank you, Ray. So while this diversification will allow your services to be provided to a multiple range of new clientele, we've identified new customer bases that are previously underserved or untapped that you can take advantage of. The key primary benefits of seeing this range of customization is primarily that you'll see an increased capacity to fulfill ever-evolving customer needs. In addition to this, internal efficiency from the organizations who utilize your software will be improved. And lastly, changes in regulations and security can be affected and changed from a research and development standpoint right away.
As there are so many benefits of customizations, we recommend Treasury to tailor its sales process and product offerings to different customers. We recommend Treasury to adopt different sales teams to different customers because these sales teams have better understanding of different customer needs, so they can tailor their marketing and sales effort to the customers. We understand that the one-size-fits-all strategy doesn't apply to all industry. That's why our team is identifying 3 most potential target customers. The first one is financial services. Based on our research, 93% of the financial services use inadequate data centers and compliance certifications. That's why Treasury should ensure it has enough capacities like data centers and also ensuring that it has the salespeople to target at these customers.
In addition to this industry, we've identified that the legal advisory services industry has seen a major influx and a change in age demographics of its primary users. Now, with millennials making up the majority of users in this industry, we've seen a change in the demands and expectations from a user experience standpoint. Now these millennials are demanding a more sophisticated, seamless, and secure platform where they can access their legal documents and communicate with their legal advisors across any device that they own. In addition to this, in the medical and healthcare services industry, we've seen a change with the adoption and the meteoric rise of usage of the Internet of Things, primarily from connected medical and wearable devices. With this large, overwhelming inundation of medical information, it's an absolute necessity that doctors and healthcare professionals can both communicate with their patients as well as store this information safely and securely. Overall, because you are already HIPAA and GDPR regulated, this should be a quick, easy way to get an early market foothold within the healthcare services industry. So in order to take advantage of these 3 key industry segments which we've identified for you, we recommend hiring sales staff who can better customize your services for individual clientele. This means a direct sales method with individual sales staff representing Treasury to go and reach these customers.
Other than sales, Treasury should also focus on customer experience to ensure the customer retention rates. That's why we recommend Treasury to provide value-added and personalized consultations to each client by analyzing customer behavior. And we are confident that our sales and customer service strategies is going to retain and attract more customers. So for the financials, our financial goal is to increase sales by 4 times at the end of year 5, assuming the sales multiple doesn't change. We break down sales by user base and pricing models. So for the user base, we believe our true strategy is going to increase the user base by 3 times at the end of year 5. And the majority of the growth is driven by the increase in enterprise accounts because both our diversification and customization strategies is focusing on the enterprise customers. For the pricing strategies, as Treasury is providing more services and tailor the services to different industries, Treasury can charge additional 50% based on the current pricing strategy.
In addition to this, from an expansion standpoint, we recommend utilizing the Series B funding, which we recently received, of 11.5 million euros in 4 key ways. Primarily amongst these, and the majority of these funds will be utilized to hire sales staff and to pay the wages of those individuals who will represent Treasury when reaching the clientele. In addition to this, we recommend utilizing these funds for SG&A costs related to promotion and marketing, bolstering your equipment in terms of data warehousing, and lastly, allowing for R&D to take place and bolstering that effort so that you can better provide diversified platforms for your clientele.
As Treasury quickly expanded user base and tailor its services to different customers, Treasury will quickly become one of the potential targets for strategic buyers. We believe to sell Treasury to strategic buyers because they are more willing to pay premiums due to positive synergies. And some of the strategic buyers could be our competitors like Dropbox, OneDrive, our customers like SAP, Allianz, and also some of the technology conglomerates like Google's and Amazon's as they want to diversify their portfolios.
So overall, we've shared with you our 2 key strategies, diversifying and customizing. Diversifying and finding methods to better provide a one-stop shop, an ecosystem, where you can better provide a horizontal for individual customers to use. And secondly, customization. Finding new industries, new verticals that you can better monopolize and take advantage of. Between this horizontal and the vertical, we believe that you can pinpoint new industries and new methods to better expand your services and offerings for clientele. Thank you for listening, and we're happy to take any questions that you may have.